Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone this morning? We're feeling good. It's a nice day. Got a day off. Cool. Apart from doing all the video, of course, and things like that. But yeah, half the day off maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there are no days off. But yeah.
Yeah, we might go out later. Anyway, how have you been getting on this week with things?
Okay, I've done two big things. It's just the kind of not really to do with interference so much. I've been doing a client thing. Yes, I know it's boring, but it's how we pay for this stuff. Yeah, so you know that'll sort of keep us going for a little bit longer, and I've just quoted for a load of other bits for them as well. So hopefully, if that comes through, you know, we're good through the end of the year and that. So you know it's great. It's just it's boring for all of you. Yeah, the other bit is also not to do with interference. Sorry, but it's very exciting. Very exciting. We got new desks. It's exciting for me.
Yes.
I mean, someone's unhappy because what you can't see is that the office is a giant mess.
Can't even walk on the floor.
Because the new desks don't have drawers and the old ones did, so we're just having to sort through and get rid of old stuff out there. Anyway, the point is, I'm on a big sort life out thing, and as some of you know, I have this problem with my shoulder, and I'm convinced it's caused by my old desk, which ironically is here, but I don't sit at this for hours at a time. So I've replaced that, and also the new desk is a lot deeper, so my monitors are further away from me, and I think that's really going to help with my sort of constant low-level vertigo that I've been having for the last like 2 years or something. So, okay, fine, but like it's a massive quality of life improvement for me. Yeah. And it means we've got like my wide desk here for the streaming desk now. So like we've got loads of space on here. But
yeah, cool.
You see money, Brad. It's
I'll be happy when we sorted it.
It's a big quality of life improvement for me. Like I was working yesterday and I didn't feel sick all day. It was great. So anyway, but yeah. So yeah, the app update is moving. I just need to build it and get it into the store in the next week, days left, basically. So you know, no pressure. But we'll get that done. Starting to think about what comes after that, like in terms of app updates. But we'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
Might have a slight change of plan, as I've been sort of alluding to previously. Yeah. So get on another platform. Anyway, we will see. So yeah, that's it. Sorry, cool. No sort of real interference stuff this week. Sorry, but back on the case next week. Yeah.
Okay, why don't we go and see who won this week's awards then? Picture of the week this week goes to lots of numbers for a bust of a sad woman. I just love the colours used in here. A tiny little bit of colour, lots of grayscale. It looks really effective and really classical. Well done, numbers.
My favourite description this week was Tom Nook wants you to exit the Matrix by Shania Duck. Yeah, I'm now imagining them doing a remake of The Matrix, but with all of the characters from Animal Crossing, a bit like when they do Muppet films. Yeah, I'd watch that. Nice work, Shania Duck.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Cookie Crumble for Have You Seen My Mom? Asked a kid to a farmer. Oh, it's kind of a sad picture, but I love how they do it in black and white. Looks like a cartoon. Amazing. Well done, Cookie Crumble. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now going to see what we talked about last week in the forums. Okay, so last week in the forums, I said, what's your favourite drink? And also, I said, when I'm really thirsty, there's nothing nicer than ice cold water. But if it's chilly, I do like a hot chocolate. And if I'm out for a alcoholic drink, I'd go for vodka and cranberry. That's my latest favourite. How about you? How about you even?
Yeah. Well, I don't really like drinking water so much, but then sometimes I just really want like a glass of sort of ice cold water, and it's so good. Like when you're properly thirsty, you drink some water and you're like, oh yeah, that's just what my body needed. My favourite drink, which I've given up, like for the last few years because you know, getting old, I need to like lose weight. Chocolate milk. I mean, I used to put away 2 or 3 pints of chocolate milk a day. Oh, it's so good, but I've had to give it up. Yeah. I mean, I just drink Vimto now. I assume Vimto is available everywhere. It's like a sort of mixed dark fruit drink, which you don't really like.
Cordial, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Something in it I don't like. I don't know what.
You like Ribena,
I go for Ribena.
like sort of straight up
Blackcurrant.
whereas I prefer this because it's got a mixture of stuff, but you're not really into it.
You.
I've also mostly quit beer, you know, and I'm on wine instead now if we go out for a drink,
Nice.
because it's slightly healthier.
Yeah.
And you know, it's made of grapes, so technically it counts as 1 of your 5 a day.
Cool. Well, NRSKD said cold water too. Years ago, I used to drink cola drinks and similar, but currently just sometimes hanging out with what? But currently just sometimes when hanging out, smoothies of natural fruits are great, and also a fan of hot chocolate. Good. Even once a year, there's a local fair where roscondores, I don't know the equivalent, or grilled chestnuts are served with a cup of hot chocolate, the dense one, not the Nesquik kind. I'm not crazy for coffee, but I have no problem with that. Alcohol is not for me, but unless it's a soft beer reduced with lemons. So is that a beerized lemonade? A bit like a shandy, I suppose. We have a shandy.
Yeah,
shandy. Yeah, you have half beer and half lemonade.
Yeah.
I've never had like chestnuts with chocolate. That sounds nice.
Now, I quite like chestnuts,
I do,
like
yeah.
roasted chestnuts at Christmas. I mean, I know this is saying grilled chestnuts. I assume they kind of come out the same.
Yeah, same.
But I've never had them with hot chocolate.
No.
And that seems like such an obvious combination.
Because hazelnuts go with chocolate, don't they? So
I love hazelnuts.
Chestnuts were, didn't they?
Yeah, I should get on that. Cannabita says water if thirsty, tea the English way, PG with milk, if upset, or cold or bored, or anything really, and beer and wine to relax.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
mixture, yeah. Best says I drink coffee. Lots of coffee during the day. Did I say coffee? Coffee. Drink too much coffee.
Yeah.
Some people are addicted to coffee.
I mean, sometimes you just kind of need it.
It's nice,
just
yeah. But I don't drink too much.
I mean, one of the things I've been doing, this client thing that I've been doing this week has involved some learning. So I've been having to sort of like watch a load of training materials to like update myself on something. And I used to be able to just sit there for an entire day, just like spamming stuff into my brain. But like that was 20 years ago, and now I kind of struggle to keep my focus. So I was having a bit of coffee, and I'm like, it's not really sort of keeping me awake. Well, I'll have a can of Monster, because we have cans of Monster in the office for a case of emergency. So I drank one of them, watched loads of this stuff, but then it kind of, I was like, I can't focus. You know, it was like ADHD intensifies or something. So I had to stop and go for a run because I just couldn't concentrate because I was like looking around at everything. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I digress.
Anyway, now we're going to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. What was the last concert or show you went to? Mine was Professor Brian Cox giving a long lecture about black holes. But there were thousands of people there, and the graphics were brilliant.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Okay, now don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. 5 rounds, 5 different topics. Yeah, if you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we're on Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. Bunnery picks 5 of her favourite drawings, uses them as inspiration for the round. So, say if we had a drawing of a seagull, we might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things that steal your chips. Or whatever that other video that I saw the other day was. someone was like eating some
like a whole fish?
Raw fish with onions. It's like a delicacy. Is it Sweden? I don't know. Yeah. And she was about to eat it, and then this seagull comes in and just like grabbed it and legged it. Well, flew off. Anyway, point is, inspired by interference drawings. We won't find out which drawings they are until the night, then we'll have to guess what the topics are. But would you like to tease us with the featured artists? Okay, we have Jabin, we have Bez, we have Rocket Scion, we have Callum and Celeste. Okay, so we've got like one sort of like really long time player there and quite a few newish bees. Medium bees. Okay, cool. So we've got drawings by then, but you'll have to tune in tomorrow at 7 to find out exactly what the topics are going to be. Okay, so that's tomorrow. But what happened last Sunday?
Last Sunday, we had Shadow Champion as the winner with 202 points, followed by El Guapo in second with 192, and then Darth just behind in third with 190. So that was cool.
Very good.
So Thursday, we have Zeitgeist 20, 7 o'clock, same time, and we have one topic and 20 questions. And last week, we had business. It was quite hard, wasn't it?
That was really hard. For me, I think that was probably one of the hardest ones, because there was like a bit about sort of slogans or adverts. Or I could do that,
bit was all
but
right,
there was
wasn't
like technical terms and things like. I was outside
White
my comfort
Knights
zone.
and all that.
Yeah.
Dead cat bones.
Well, okay.
You knew that one.
some of it I knew
Yeah.
just from hearing things on the internet, but like, yeah, it was not my jam.
Okay.
But how did everyone else do?
Well, the winner was El Guapo with 165, so 16 out of 20. It's not bad. Bus Stop TV was second with 150, and then Darth was third with 144. So yeah.
Okay,
they were
cool.
quite good.
Yeah, so a little lower scoring than normal, but I think it's nice to have a balance of like easier and harder things, isn't
Exactly.
it? Cool. Okay. So yeah, that was last Thursday. What's happening next time?
Next week we have a topic suggested by Gora Identities, comedy.
Yes, of course. So this was suggested on Thursday, and yeah, so you just went for it.
We talk about commodities, and Gora said I'd rather have comedy, so I thought, okay, next week we'll have comedy.
Nice. Okay.
And that's what we're having.
You found a nice little inspirational picture for that?
No. Oh, I have, yes. It was Joanne Knight, Radiant. It's an awesome picture.
Excellent. So if you'd like to see that, you can join us Thursday, 7 p.m. UK on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now, so it just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play for free on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building these apps, adding in new game modes and things like that, running the quiz, building other interactive stuff, which I want to get around to doing for you. Got some like cool ideas for other shows. We really appreciate your support, and in return you get support status and interference, so you get things like replays, access to the new game modes like Art Start and Recall, and if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Cool. Okay, that's it for now, so we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.